next Wednesday.
You decided to invite him up to my place?
Yeah, well, he said it was important. It is important.
Brace yourself
He's gonna tell the truth.
for a night
I'll stay.
you'll never forget,
You testify against her, and we will let you walk.
because they may finally
These women get 50% of everything.
have the answers
You ready?
they've been looking for.
The baby was conceived on. So?
Who are you with, Zach or Ann?
Tyler
Hey my lovies, welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is doing amazing. Let me first apologize for not being consistent with updating lately. I promise you guys it's going to change. We're finally, my baby's finally 1 month old, so I can continue to do my updates as I was doing before. Now, before I go ahead and dive into this video, guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Turn on that post notification bell so that you can get notified each time a new video is up. We're gonna dive right into it, and we're doing Tyler Perry's Sistas, and we're at season 5, episode 11, titled Dead to Rights. So we're gonna dive right into the breakdown. So we're gonna start off exactly where the last episode ended, was with Andy walking up to her penthouse and seeing Gary and Robin sitting there. Now Gary is saying that Robin asked to come up because it was something important. Now we know that they spoke before, and he's going to help Sabrina because he feels like crap about, you know, telling her the whole nine about what he thinks about her and all that stuff. So he's trying to get in her good graces. So he's there, I'm guessing, to talk about Sabrina, probably to say that Sabrina is out, I'm hoping. And we see that Andy is not so impressed. So it's the other morning, it seems, and Gary is all, you know, he's all happy. And Andy is saying, so what was that? Gary is saying that he's now realizing that Robin is not a threat and it's going to be a good day. So we know how Gary is. He likes to stroke his own ego. So I'm guessing he let up Robin just to prove a point that, listen, I'm not going anywhere. It doesn't matter what you do, how rich you are. I'm not going anywhere, and I'm the one that she's going to pick. So I'm guessing that's the reason he let him up without any problems, and they just sat there and waited. I don't know what Andy is doing with Gary. She says she's keeping him calm, but I hope she's really thinking it through, because I don't think Gary's gonna take it well the next time she says it's over. Like, it's gonna get worse. So I hope she knows what she's doing and she's really keeping her head on and figuring this stuff out with Gary, because Gary is not stopping. We know that Gary is trying to take down Robin and his whole entire firm. So I'm not sure if he's going to attempt to do that in the next episode. But I really have nothing to say about their relationship anymore, because, man, Andy just keeps doing a 180 on me. Alright, so the next scene we're gonna talk about is Sabrina. So Sabrina is still locked up, and we do know that Andy finally got Robin to help her with the whole Sabrina situation. But we see where the prosecutor is actually going to Maurice. And he's saying that, listen, if you testify against Sabrina, because you know that Sabrina did it, you will get to walk out. You will get to leave. But Maurice is like, no, I'm not going to do that, so you might as well leave. But then the prosecutor is saying, do you want to stay 30 years in here? And we know that even though Sabrina is a dear friend to Maurice and he absolutely loves her, 30 years is like, ooh. When you tell me 30 years and I haven't even seen my lawyer yet, it's like, I gotta think about all my options, right? But we do see in one of the synopsis that Maurice reaches out to Calvin, and Calvin reassures him that, listen, everything is gonna be okay. I'm guessing after Calvin does what he does to Q, he reassures him that, listen, everything is gonna be okay. Stay calm, don't flip. I'm guessing that's what, you know, that's a conversation that they're going to have, or I'm hoping that's a conversation that they're going to have. Listen, when I tell you this scene got me excited, it got me excited. Like, I've been saying this on Twitter. Calvin, grab the last golf club that he left, the one that he didn't sell, and use it on him. And that's exactly what we're seeing happening here. Now, Calvin is just completely like, he's had it. Like, this is his last nerve, and Q is on it. So we see where he's beating Q with the golf club, and we do hear someone in the background, and someone is saying, "Ah, stop, Calvin, stop." Now, the closed caption said it was Sabrina. It does sound like Sabrina a little bit, but we're not quite sure. So it may seem that Sabrina is going to get out. I'm guessing this is going to be like probably the end of next week's episode, and we're gonna see where Sabrina actually gets out and Robin helps him. I think Sabrina is out. Tell me what you think. Rewatch the end of video promo and tell me who you hear. We do hear a woman shouting like, "Calvin, stop." I think it's Sabrina. Closed caption said it's Sabrina. So we shall see. Because I think that Sabrina is out. So I'm guessing that's where Calvin is going to be able to reassure Maurice that, listen, you don't say anything. I'm going to get you a lawyer. You're going to get out. Everything is going to be fine. And this prosecutor, we know he's just doing it because he's trying to get back at Andy because of the whole divorce thing. But we're not falling for it. And we know our good boy Maurice is going to be out and on the road and dealing with Q. Hopefully dealing with Q very soon. Guess who is back? Preston. Preston is finally back. Thank you, Tyler Perry. We do love Preston and Danny, destined forever. We do love them together. They're one of my favorite couples. Apart from Zack and Fatima, they are pretty good together and I love them. I'm gonna tell you why. So Preston is back. So they had a conversation and Preston explained to her that basically, listen, I want to learn to love you, Danny. Not some other woman, I want to love you. Not a black woman, I want to love you. And I love that. We always know that Preston is always willing to try. Sometimes he can be stubborn, he doesn't know boundaries, but he's always willing to try. Danny on the other end was just like, I don't know. We do see in the past episode where Andy mentioned that Danny went through some trauma, and I'm guessing that's where it's coming from, where she's so hesitant with Preston and she's scared to try, and she went out on this whole hot girl summer thing because she doesn't want Preston to hurt her, so she's hurting him first, or she's hurting herself first. So that's the reason why she didn't really go with Preston. Now, I'm glad that they're back. And we see he's shirtless, so maybe they even slept together. But I want them to work out. I want them to be able to sit down and talk the way Zack and Fatima can sit down and talk and have a good conversation. And maybe we see them on a double date or something. I'm just hoping, Tyler Perry. We're just hoping. But we're hoping to see them like that because I know that they're good for each other. I think that Preston keeps Danny centered. I think that's why she's probably scared, because he keeps her so calm. Like, she's not in a bad mind space when she's with him. She's not willing to pop off. She doesn't feel insecure. She feels safe. And I think that's scary for anybody that's jumping into a new relationship, especially coming from something that you're not used to it. It gets real scary. But I hope they're able to sit down and have that conversation and eventually move on. Take it step by step. They don't have a lot of drama like Zack and Fatima do, so they'll be able to work through it even quicker. Now, there wasn't a talking theme for Fatima, but we see her good sis. She's dressed in blue. She looks beautiful. And we see her do this head tilt. Now, we all know that once Fatima does that head tilt, we know that it's some bullshit that somebody's saying to her. She's just annoyed. She's probably having a conversation with Hayden about the whole Heather situation, or probably the fact that he saw Zack on the basketball court, or something like that. But we know that anytime our good sis does that head tilt, we know that something is about to go down. Speaking about Zack and Fatima, so Zack finally, he's getting a family lawyer to deal with the whole Heather situation. Like, he's having a conversation with the lawyer saying that, you know, he want to know what these child support payments are going to be looking at. And the lawyer is telling him that, listen, they can get you pretty good. Because, I mean, he made $2 million off stock. He got the house, you know, and he got new money coming in. And it's Hayden who's Heather's lawyer. So we know that anything is really possible at this point. Hayden is going to come after him hard. Like, at this point, Hayden, like, I don't even get it anymore. Like, why are you being so mean to Zack anymore? It's not even about Fatima anymore. It's just like, it's I don't know. Like, it's jealousy at this point. But Zach is all the way stressed out because we definitely see a confirmation that Heather's son is definitely Zach's child. They put that in concrete now. So it's definitely his. I'm assuming. With Tyler Perry, we never know because they did know about the DNA test and we didn't see that unless that was part of Zatima and we didn't see that. But they knew about the DNA test. We're second guessing the DNA test as Zatima fans, but I think it's like in concrete that Zach is the child's father. So, and listen, I think Karen's child is going to be Zach's as well. I know we don't want to put that out in the universe, but I think Karen's child is going to be Zach's. So we see that Karen finally goes to the doctor and Andy and Danny follows her and they're getting the information, the basically the conception date. So the doctor gives her like a deadline, like, listen, your child was conceived either on Monday or Tuesday on this date. That's the date that the doctor is going to give her. And Karen can use that information to finally figure out who her baby daddy is. She is way too calm in this clip. I'm not sure if it's the editing, but she is way too calm. She has that look on her face like, I told you so. I knew it was. I knew who it was. So I think we all need to be mentally prepared just in case this child is Zach's. Now, Tyler Perry, we as the Zatima fans are really asking you to give our boy Zach a break. Zach needs a break or a vacation. I know he can't go outside the country, but I'm pretty sure there's some places that he can go that to give this man a break. We're asking for a break for him because if Karen's child, and I'm even stuttering, if Karen's child is Zach's, I mean, that is really going to test their relationship. Like, I understand there's a possibility now, but to know that it is, like, he's going to have that whole connection to her again, where the child is yours and you're going to be a part of her life, and you, Karen, is going to be there even though you continuously to disrespect this man's woman. And Zach is definitely not putting her in her place. So I know it's going to test their relationship a little bit, but we as a fans, we're asking for a break for our boy Zach. Maybe in season 6, because we know season 5 is already wrapped up. Maybe in season 6 Zach can get a break, or maybe in Zatima season 2 he can get a break and we can actually see them just thrive and be happy. They are happy now. I mean, they're in the rough waters and they're still happy, but we're hoping that they can be happier, as Fatima would say. Alright guys, that was the crypt breakdown for Tyler Perry Sistas season 5 episode 11. Don't forget to leave your comment, tell me what you guys think about the breakdown, and definitely don't forget to subscribe. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching that video. If you enjoyed it, go ahead and subscribe to our channel, like, share, leave a comment, and check out all the other videos on our channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you next time.